ready.
응답하라,
Yeochin.
Yeochin.
Go to the into the ship.
Back to the gang to the Jew. Ooh. Jane,
Yes.
talk to me.
I cannot have nice things. This is what I realized.
Jane, what
This
are you
week.
talking about? Look at you. She's got stacks of beautiful, I cannot have nice things. Look at me. My nails have come off. I'm scratched up for no goddamn reason. Like, I'm a hot mess. Your everything is balanced. You've got stacks of rings
This
that are like,
this is me
you're
like
so well put together.
for this hour, and then I will go home, and then I will
Jane,
go into the disaster that is my house.
Please.
No.
Please.
I can't have nice things because of my kids.
It's the children.
Mhm.
There it is.
And
the children. You
it's
can't have
also
nice
the
things.
dog.
It's the children. Oh,
It's also the dog.
Yeah, the dog.
My kids this week, they broke, I don't know which one it was, probably the younger kid, broke our bathroom
I'm gonna
sink.
also put my money on Ruby.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Ruby's a
Ruby
rager.
was using the glass soap dispenser,
Uh-huh.
and apparently it slipped from her hands and it fell down in the porcelain sink, cracking it effectively, and the sink was leaking. And I did not know this until...
Wait, did she fess up?
No.
So wait, how did you become aware of it?
Bennett was like, uh-oh, this crack is really big. Now, mind you, the sink had a hairline crack that I
Okay.
have been periodically checking to see if it's leaking. And I'm like,
Okay.
okay, and it's just on the surface, like it's good.
Okay. Is this a kid's bathroom?
Okay, so this is the other thing. Like, we live in a 100-year-old house.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
And we had to redo the bathroom and the kitchen to make it functional for a family of 4.
Right.
This is the bathroom that's on the main floor, and the 4 of us share it.
Oh, okay.
So there's only one bathroom. It's everybody's bathroom.
Yeah.
But when we redid it, we went from 1 sink to 2 sinks because I said there's no way our family is sharing a whole bathroom. We need to have 1 more sink.
Got it.
And so this is the sink that is on my side of the bathroom. So it's the one that I use, right?
Of course it is.
And already I've relinquished so many things about that house. One being that I have my own ensuite bathroom, which is a dream, but I don't know when I will achieve that dream. For now, I have to be okay with taking a shower and then kids coming in to take out their retainer, or kids pooping, or kids coming in to brush their teeth. It's just like 1 10-minute shower, and so much happens, right? So much activity.
Yeah.
So I was not happy at all, because it's so hard to get people to come in and do work on your house right now. It there's no contractors. You can't get them to call you back.
In general, it's hard.
Yeah.
But now more than ever.
Now more than ever.
Yeah.
So currently that sink is taped up, and we've been 4 people to 1 sink.
Oh,
and
my God.
So annoying in the mornings and at night.
And wait, so you didn't get a confession out of anybody?
No.
But how did you find out about the Ruby thing?
So it was Ruby, I think, because she said, "No, I didn't. It was an accident." So that's a half what is that, right? It's like a half admission.
She's like, it may have slipped.
Yeah.
And this thing may have happened.
Yeah.
But
She said, it's not my fault. It was an accident. So that means you did it. Right?
I mean, right.
Right,
but
technically.
It was an accident.
But it was an accident.
It's not like she was pissed and slamming down on the sink.
It was it's going to be an expensive accident.
Fuck,
Yeah.
I hate
it.
Yeah.
Just
what is it with these children? I mean, oh my God, this gentle parenting has gotten us to give them so much grace. And we're like, it's okay. It was an accident. You didn't mean to do it.
Yes.
I mean, they hear that from us, and then they apply it to everything.
Right.
And I'm like, bitch, it was still your fault. Like my kid does the
Yes.
same thing.
Yes.
Like he'll be like, oh well, oh he lost his whole backpack. Jane, how do you lose a whole
I
backpack?
don't know.
Well, okay, there's somewhere. You know what it was? It was the last day before winter break started.
Okay.
So it's like school's over.
Yes.
Boom.
Yeah. Shed
And then
everything.
we went on a like getaway.
Yeah.
And then, like life was not the normal routine for a
Sure.
little while. Now we're going back to school. I don't know
And
where my backpack is.
yeah.
And
You're
it's
like,
a
look in all the
tan
usual places.
golden backpack,
Yeah.
Jane. How the fuck? I told you this before. My house is a black hole.
Yeah.
Things fucking disappear.
Yeah.
One time, Gavin had this bright Nike, like, basketball sneaker. We never found the other pair. It's the brightest blue, Jane. How the fuck does that happen? We have never
It's still
found it.
missing.
I just fucking threw the
Yeah.
other pair. I started to get confused. That
Yeah.
Every time I look at the one shoe
Here
left,
it
I'm like,
is.
I found it. Oh no, this is the one that we always had.
Oh yeah, this
So
is
I finally
still
fucking
the
threw
left
it away.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But you're all, that's crazy to me because you are so put together. Look at your shoes. Whenever I look at your shoes, I'm always like, it's pristine. I'm like, do you even walk in them?
It is a reflection of what I want, like my whole life, like the rest of my life to be. But this is what I can control.
I'm like, ugh, hair don't care. Rolled out of bed. I've got I've got a rash.
Yeah.
I'm like I haven't even cut my nails evenly.
Yeah. I mean, it kills me that
I was going to ask you, does
yeah.
it kill you that it's not like that for the other things?
It is. It does kill me, Ellen. It does kill me.
So
It does
together.
kill me. It does kill me. I'm walking with my kids and I'm like, this is not my standard. This is not my standard. Like, you know what I mean?
And our dogs. They're hot messes. Our dogs. I told you my dog shat in my car, right?
Yeah.
You want to talk about not having nice things?
Your car,
a Mercedes,
a very, very beautiful car,
shat all over it.
I saw your video about detailing the car. I'm thinking, like, why is she already detailing that car? It's like a new car.
A dog shat in the car, and that whole saying, like, a dog doesn't shit where they sleep, lies. I was like, this dog had this little dog bed, and he shat all over it.
Oh my
God. I'm like, oh, so that's just words.
I know. Like we have, oh, I should tell you about this. Do you have Ruggables?
No.
We should be sponsored by Ruggable. They're washable rugs.
Oh my God, that's what I need. That's what I need. Our rug right now, I'm like, it's a giant pee pad at this point.
I believe it. Here's the thing though. Our dog will, whenever she poops and throws up, it's never on the Ruggable. It's on the non-washable rug.
Your dog's a hater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I clean it and scrub it, I scrub it, and then I spray with that enzyme cleaner.
Yeah. I hate that smell.
She will
too,
like come back. I hate it because it to me, like, I've associated that smell with
their dog
poop and
yeah,
throw up. So it's not a pleasant smell.
I know.
Even though it doesn't.
I'm like,
smell
I feel like I'm spraying this
bad.
all over my fucking house.
Yeah, and then your house smells like it. But our dog will smell that and then go poop right there.
I know. I'm beginning to think it's a scam. I don't even think it. I'm like, what enzymes to get them to pee more?
Yeah. Because they'll want to mask that unpleasant smell.
I have been like steam cleaning.
Yes.
So my rug is not a washable, and I have been steam cleaning. It's just been.
I know.
I'm like, is this just a biohazard at this point? Even though I'm cleaning the shit out, I'm like, oh my God.
And they're small dogs, right? Yeah. I'm like, how can one creature totally change the whole like pH balance of the house? Yeah.
Does your dog like pee on everything they see at a park that they like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, how can you have any more pee left? He sprinkles
I
every
don't think they
goddamn
do.
tree.
I don't think they do.
What?
It's literally like one sprinkle.
Ugh.
It's because they need to do that.
Why? What's the purpose again? What why?
It's marking. Sometimes it's like dominate. My friend was like, I'm like, you make it sound so cute when it's not cute. She's like, they're leaving like little messages for each other. Like, oh, hi, I was here too. Hi, hi.
I'm like, shut the fuck up. Nobody needs to know. No, and what's funny is
it like the same? It's like the same 5
Yeah.
places, like on our walking path.
I actually took him to a dog park, like unleashed.
Yeah.
And this dog and him were just peeing on the same spot together. I'm like, what the fuck is it? They're just like pee, you,
Yeah.
pee, you. I'm like, oh my God, it is them just.
So interesting. It was really funny because when we were in Korea, we went to a dog cafe.
Oh.
That it's like a
I went to a cat cafe, a dog cafe.
We went to cat cafe too, and we loved it. So then the next day we're like, let's do dogs today.
Yeah.
And they do a really great job, but they're a cafe, and they're like business idea, by the way. They're a cafe, but they're also they do dog grooming. They do dog boarding, and they're a dog daycare. So I'm like, this is genius because you're getting paid by your clients to watch your dog, but you're getting paid by your cafe visitors to come and interact with these dogs. And they're essentially dog sitting for you.
Nice.
But as soon as the dogs, like a dog gets dropped off, like a staff member will take the dog and put a diaper on the dog.
Oh.
Because like they put the diaper on them and they're like sniff, 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 sniff. And then they'll take a tinkle. But they have a diaper on. Oh. So it was really funny because like the boy dog will like raise his leg and pee, but actually like nothing's coming out, like the diaper's catching it. But otherwise they'd be peeing all over.
Right.
And it would like be smelly. But I walked in to the cafe and I'm like, how is it that there's so many dogs here, but it doesn't smell?
They were all wearing dog diapers?
All wearing doggy diapers.
And how big were the dogs?
They're all like,
tiny
so the cafe
dogs?
is like, small breeds. So like toy breeds.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'm like, do I need to put a dog diaper on my own dog? I think also because both of our dogs are rescues.
Yeah.
And it's really hard.
Oh yeah,
it's
my
really
dog.
hard. If they haven't been housebroken as puppies.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
The only thing I
that.
can do is take them out as frequently. Is that what you do?
We take her out 3 times a day, and then every time she goes, she pees like several times.
Yeah.
And then, but if we're taking her to another place, so this is where I feel terrible, is we have friends who've watched our dog for us whenever we go and travel.
Yeah.
If she's in a house with another dog, like she will pee there.
Oh, yeah. I had a friend watch our dog, and she said that she had to put a diaper on him because he peed on her dog.
Peed on her dog.
She was like, you know what? First time.
Yeah. First time.
When he peed inside the house, I was like, okay, you're just getting used to it.
Yeah.
Second time, I was like, okay, now you're just.
Yeah. Now I'm
going
to
to
put you in it. Yeah.
or he likes him a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's like, actually. But yeah, that's what makes me. I'm like, he's fine once we have a routine, but also I noticed he poops when I've been gone too long.
Yes.
Yeah. Like
I mean, can we really blame them for that?
No, but like he didn't need to go. Yeah. I know he didn't need to go.
Yeah. They'll just do that.
Yeah.
They
want to punish you.
Do you
I mean, not punish. I think it's anxiety.
No, yes, it's anxiety. But honestly, right, we think that they think like us, and we're like, oh, you pooped on that spot that I cleaned just to spite me.
Yeah.
But I feel that constantly. I don't let our dog into our room because I'm like, this is the last frontier. You
this
cannot.
Is like our sacred space.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is the one space that will not smell like a dog because my vacuum cleaner smells like dog. Even if I sanitize the canister and empty it, and I'm like, Ben and I will be looking at each other. We're like, why did we do this? We're like, oh yeah, for the
I know.
kids.
I
Why can't
know.
we have nice things? Oh yeah, because of the
Um,
kids. And I know I'll be sad when they move out and the house is like quiet
right.
and finally clean to like my standard of clean. Then I'll be sad. And I'm like, what is life? It's so
Yeah.
sad.
I just got like a sample. You know how you can get like free samples from TikTok Shop?
Mm-hmm.
And I got this. So imagine like an inflatable raft.
Uh-huh.
Okay, imagine a raft
Yeah.
that can hold like probably 6 people if they were all sitting
Okay.
snugly.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that,
Uh-huh.
but it's like furry.
Uh-huh.
It's a
It's inflatable.
human dog bed.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
because
yeah.
my rule is the dog
So-
can't be on our actual bed.
So you're going to put that on the floor or
So-
on your bed?
No, in the living room.
Okay. So you can lounge if you want to.
Yeah, while we're watching
sleep.
TV.
Yeah.
And for the dog to bond with everybody else.
He's going to pee all over it.
Well, that's what no.
Okay.
So he's good about not peeing inside. I feel like, although actually, when I was steam cleaning the rug,
Uh-huh.
I think that made him anxious because it's loud.
Yeah. Oh.
And
so
then he peed on another corner while I was steam cleaning. Anyway.
Yeah.
But it's like
while you're at it,
it's like where you can lay in it and watch a movie.
I think I've seen that. Maybe I must have seen it on TikTok or something.
So we have that.
Yeah.
So because I said you can't bring your dog into the bed.
Yeah. You told that to the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't put him in our bed, even though it's tempting to cuddle up with him.
I don't understand
you can
families
do
that do that.
Yeah, I'm like
they truly love dogs.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm like, you can do that in this.
Yes.
While we're watching TV.
Yes.
But not in your actual bed. So I
Is
got
it a washable cover?
Yes.
Oh, good. Genius.
Yes. So
yes.
you can remove it all.
Yeah.
Wash it. In fact, I did that initially when we got it, and then Adonis was like shaking his head. Well, look at this house.
Poor Adonis. Does he take any ownership of the dog?
He will take it out.
Uh-huh.
He is nice about it, but he's just shaking his
just
head. He's like, what has this house come? He's looking at the house. It's so big.
Yeah.
And I was like, listen, we're already in. There's no going back now.
What are you going to do when you travel?
Oh.
And you guys always spend like a month in Hawaii.
Right.
Are you going to take the dog with you?
So my brother-in-law already offered. So
he's amazing.
Yeah.
He's just amazing.
I think it's because he wants a dog for himself.
Good for him.
But also knows it's expensive.
Yes.
So thank
what
God
a perfect arrangement.
Yeah. So he's
Would
like,
he
I'll watch.
Another dog?
No. No. This is.
I wonder how our dogs would interact.
I mean, I will say. I asked you if you regret it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a yes and no, right? It's a yes and no.
I will say I don't regret it because my kids were very afraid. With our past experience with our dogs getting old and biting them. This has
healed
changed.
them.
Yeah. Now, and they like sitting and petting him.
Yes.
And so I think that it was worth it.
Yes.
And they tell me repeatedly, like, we love this dog. I'm
yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah.
So, and I did want them to not have that as their last experience with our God, I can full on hear my lisp.
I can't hear it.
I'm like, oh my God, am I gonna be?
Because Ellen got Invisalign.
Yeah, sorry.
Recently.
The Invisaligns are really.
You're so good about wearing them, though.
Yeah, I am.
For recording, I'm impressed.
Well, she said that I would have a lisp, and I was like, great, I'm a comedian. That'll be more funny. So I thought it was hilarious. But now I'm like, wow.
Are you gonna do your comedy set with this on?
I'm just I'm really committed to it. Because
good.
You know what it is? It's not that. It's because I'm lazy to take them out.
Yeah.
So, what I found out, Jane, was that as much as I love food, I'm also lazy. Those are two of my loves: being lazy and loving to eat.
Uh-huh.
And those are at battle with
Yeah.
Invisalign.
I'm like, what is gonna win?
I
Your
know. Well,
laziness
so I
or
looked it up, and people
lose weight
lose
on
weight. And I'm
Invisalign?
like, oh my God, this could actually be good for me. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe,
So
maybe.
lately, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. The laziness has won.
That's great. Is-
So when you
That's
say,
yeah,
I'm so proud of you for,
yeah.
I'm like, no,
No,
it's
I
just
am proud of
laziness.
you. Yeah,
I would take it out, but it's the taking out also,
it's
like, you
so.
get drooly. It's
I
gross.
know, I
I
know.
literally have to go to, anyways. Yeah. Can't have, you know, this
Yeah,
is a commitment only because I'm lazy.
but like you can't be lazy when you have dogs and when you have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's where it all
I
goes.
think like Saturday mornings like are rough. I mean, I'm one to speak, right? Because I'm never the one to like take the dog out in the morning. Like my role is afternoon walk because I have to go pick up the kids.
Yeah.
So when we walk to school, that's when she gets her long walk of the day, and then we come back.
Yeah.
But yeah, Saturday mornings, I know Ben is like, why did we get this
What
dog?
time do you have to?
Um, so the lesson that we learned is reasonably similar to like a weekday, or else like she's hanging out for too long, and
So
she'll
funny.
she'll need to go out, and we'll stand by the door,
So
and
the funny thing, this dog can
can
sleep in.
that's great.
No
Yeah.
problems.
Mhm.
Sleep, no problems through the night.
Mhm.
Wake, we're moving around. Our other dogs
Uh-huh.
used to be like, if you move around too much and they're up,
Uh-huh.
this dog can hold it in. Mornings are not a
Yeah,
problem.
that's great.
It's just whenever he's
Anxious.
too anxious.
Yeah. Yeah. Last year, Mother's Day, we were dog sitting, and we had.
I find that incredible that you dog sit for other people.
Okay, so our dog was a rescue with
Yeah.
another dog.
Okay.
So, and we're friends with that family who
Yeah,
has
yeah,
the other
yeah.
dog because they fostered both dogs.
Yeah.
And we thought it was a good arrangement because then we kind of have built
You
in
each
dog
other.
sitters. Yeah.
Oh, that is
So
a good
whenever,
arrangement. Yeah.
yeah, they're kind of like the first people we ask when we're set to go out of town, and
Nice.
vice versa.
Are they Korean too?
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, and they live in Seattle, so it works out nicely. Um,
And the dogs get along?
they love each other, we think, but I wonder if it's like like a little. I think they love it. I think it's like a love hate because there is like competition, and they will get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We think they were litter mates. They're both female.
Yeah.
But whenever the one is over at our house and we're dog sitting, our dog will poop
Oh.
in the house. So this happened like Mother's Day, and we had opera. We had tickets to the opera like
Yeah.
as a family, and it was a long opera.
Oh.
And I was like a little bit worried
Yeah.
because I was like, okay, in total, we're going to be out of the house in that afternoon window
Yeah.
for 5 hours.
Yeah.
And typically, our dog goes bathroom
every 3 hours.
like around
That's the-
2 p.m.,
Yeah.
right? So we were out of the house from like 11:30 to like 5. That's like a long time.
Yeah. And if it's going to be that long, it's like if they're like in a quiet place.
If
with,
they're
like,
quiet,
yeah,
if she was alone,
like sleeping,
probably would not have happened.
Not an issue.
No.
But if there's another factor exciting them, then.
And sure enough, we came home to poop. Yeah, like
I know it's the
like
worst.
multiple areas. I don't. And so, yeah, that I know. I'm just
I
like,
know.
nobody.
Why did we
do
ourselves?
this? Yeah.
That's.
I mean, we feel that like that. There's moments like that with kids, right? Like, why did we do this? But then you're like, it's always worth it, right? We love it, and
Oh, of course.
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
I was
No.
delayed.
No. I know.
I was like, is it? No. I just you can't have nice things. I was thinking about that.
I literally I cannot tell anybody don't have kids. Like just don't
Oh,
do
I
it.
could
I
never.
can't tell, but
But you know what? When somebody tells me like, "Oh, we're not having kids," I'm like, "Good for you."
yeah, yeah.
And they're so
Totally.
shocked by my response. They're like, "Wait, don't you have kids?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah."
I'll never be the first I will never be the first one to say like, don't you ever have kids? Like, don't do it. It's not a good idea.
Oh no, no, no,
No,
no,
no. But
no.
when people tell me like,
Yeah, then
oh,
I'll celebrate you.
we've
Like, good
chosen
for
not
you.
to
I
have
can
kids, I'm like,
understand it.
that's
It is a
amazing.
lot.
Great. Yeah.
It's a great
Yeah. It's not for
responsibility.
everybody.
Yeah, and if you and I actually admire that if someone thinks that they can handle that,
Uh-huh.
they opt out.
That they
That's
know that is the
admirable.
self-awareness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Like you might want to, but you're like, hey, you know what? I know it's a commitment and I can't do that. That's incredible.
It is.
I mean, I honestly wish my parents had said that. And they're like, but you wouldn't be born then. I'm like, I'm happy to be born. I'm just, don't get me wrong. But I feel like there are people that shouldn't have kids.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Mm-hmm.
you know, go on having kids just because they think that's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be reason
Right.
enough.
Right. Right.
Like, uh, there, and even the whole idea of thanking your parents. Well, you have to love your parents because if you didn't love your parents, you wouldn't be alive and you owe it all to them. I'm like, right, like if they didn't have me, I wouldn't be alive, but I wouldn't know that.
Yeah. Right. I
Like
know exactly.
I wouldn't know that. So
Mhm.
why would I don't know. I mean,
Totally. I know what you mean.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah. No, yeah.
it makes yeah, but I wouldn't exist and I
At the
wouldn't be
same
thinking.
time, I'm always telling the kids, like, you guys should be so grateful. Not that I gave you life.
I
Okay. Not that I gave
know.
you life, but you should be so grateful
Oh
to
my God, I
have a
literally
roof
said,
above your heads, like, have, a comfy bed.
I'm
And
guilty. I
yeah,
said, you should be thanking me. I gave you life. You came out of me.
I don't think my parents ever said that to me. Yeah. It was more like
I say it
being thankful.
jokingly.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, I
totally.
know I don't actually
Yeah.
mean it. But my parents did say that to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so I say it more like I
Just
don't
out of a
actually mean
tongue
that.
in cheek kind of a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But mm.
Yeah. But
What's the worst thing that your kids have ruined that made you so mad
oh gosh.
that like you just could not?
Okay, sink is pretty bad because
Yeah,
it
sink is
hasn't
up
even
there.
been
Yeah, yeah.
4 years since like
Oof.
it's brand new.
It's a
Like
nice,
that bathroom is brand new.
Yeah.
So sink is pretty
This is up
bad,
there. This is up
but
there. And you didn't even get like a proper apology from
no
Ruby.
apology, no admission.
Yeah.
Okay, like Ruby shat on our couch. Like leather
Wait,
leather
how old was
couch.
she?
This happened a few years ago. Kindergarten. I think she was in kindergarten.
And she was potty trained?
Oh yeah, but
Oh,
she had an upset stomach and like she didn't recognize like where like what end it's coming. So I have her sitting down like with a throw up bucket and it came out the other end.
It's like those TikToks where like
Oh
I
gosh.
thought I was
Yeah.
just gonna let one out silently.
Mhm. Yeah.
And then oops.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, adults do that.
That's pretty
So
bad. Like the dining table has like come it wasn't like their fault, but it like the legs have fallen off and it's like fallen flat before. Yeah.
yeah, I
It's just
decided
like
I can't
yeah.
have nice things. Like the car I've given up on. I can just
Uh-huh.
maintain it. I'm like, we can try to be clean people.
Ruby scratched she knocked her water bottle against like Ben's new car and
Oh, it's always
scratched
Ruby.
the mirror. It always has been Ruby.
You
She
know
was
what?
like
I feel bad because
yeah.
I feel like Ruby. I
She can't get it together. We're like, get it together.
but also like I'm very clumsy.
Yes.
I
No, I'm
I
not
break
saying you are,
everything
but that is
easily.
Ruby.
Like
Yeah.
actually, so one of the
We
reasons I got
cannot
in
have nice
huge
things.
trouble when I was little, also in the bathroom.
Yeah.
But I was raging because like my mom was tansori like yelling and over something, and I just was like, I shook the toilet,
Uh-huh.
or I think I went and it
Yeah.
cracked.
Uh-huh.
So like a tooth fell out, like one of the sides fell out, and then my dumb ass was like, "Oh my gosh, she's gonna kill me." I try to glue it back, and so it's there, but it's like you can clearly see.
Mm-hmm.
And then afterwards, she fucking lost it on me. But
Oh
but
my gosh.
yeah, I'm generally clumsy.
Yeah.
I can't like earrings. I always lose earrings.
Uh-huh.
This is what I mean. You look always put together. If I have a earring, like I will lose it.
But I have lost like nice things before. But I think
Really?
yes, I've lost an earring that Ben gifted me before, and I felt horrible.
Oh, how did you
Horrible.
lose it?
In a dressing room, like in a store dressing room, like came
Oh.
out. And I didn't
Oh.
notice until after the fact. And when I called the store, like they didn't have it. Probably got like swept up with the trash.
Oh.
Um, so I have had like very like clumsy moments like that.
Yeah.
And then, but
You
usually
are
like
human
it's left
after
like a
all, Jane.
huge impression. And I'm like always like determined, like if I can help it, it's never going to happen again. But yeah. But I mean, I was fairly clumsy too as a kid, so it's hard to like blame the kids for it, and it's I guess it's just their process of growing up. But I'm just like, guys, please. And I had this conversation with them the other day. I'm like, everything is money, like
I know.
I mean, I was like, everything is money.
It
I don't
really
want to make them
is.
like feel guilty
I
about it
know,
all
but
the
it
time,
really
but I'm like,
is.
you guys just have a little bit more awareness
Yeah.
and care because
I actually told
please.
Gavin the other day, I made him a ramen and, I put 2 eggs in it.
You're like, eggs are so
I know.
expensive right
So
now.
he throws away the bowl and I look at it
He
and
didn't eat the
he
egg.
like did not eat the eggs.
No!
And I'm like, do you know how expensive eggs are these days? And he goes,
Yes.
there were no eggs. And then I was like, what do you think these are? He's like, oh, I thought that was just foam. He threw it away. I'm
Oh,
like,
that precious
ah.
thing. Did you scoop it out and eat it?
I thought about it, but
Okay.
I
Okay.
didn't. Well, and the only reason I didn't was because he was sick.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like, damn it. Had
Yeah.
I known, I would have.
Yeah.
But
We couldn't get eggs the last week.
yeah.
They didn't have them. But it's because the time that we went shopping was afternoon and they didn't have them. Yeah.
I can't believe it.
I know.
I mean, and things are only going to get more expensive.
That's why when we were in Korea, we ate a lot of eggs. I was like, yes, you can have an omelet every day.
You can
Go.
store it in now. Jane, I don't know what we're going to do. Jane, you and I, we're fine enough, right? But God, how is rest of America doing? Because it is expensive. Coffee, a grande latte is nearly $8. 7 something.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh,
you add in tip.
Yeah.
Like, how are people? So I actually had to tell my family. I'm like, okay,
Everything's so expensive.
yeah, I don't. Okay, I look at grocery shopping as a necessity.
Yes.
So I don't really like
Budget
limit
it,
myself
yeah.
because I'm like, I'm buying food.
Right.
But now I'm like, okay, I guess I should think about it.
Food waste is my ultimate, like,
Really?
Like, we're not wasting this. If it's like borderline, I will like smell it or like cut it out. and,
Yeah.
but I'm like, we're eating that.
You cut it out? You do
Yeah,
that?
I'll cut it out. Like if it's like
A
salad
carrot?
or lettuce. Yeah. I will definitely cut it out.
They say don't do that. I know.
I
know.
don't care.
I know.
These food safety people,
Yeah.
like,
Also, Costco chicken. I buy Costco chicken like every week.
Yeah.
Because it's like $4.99 for a whole
Yeah.
freaking chicken.
Yeah.
And by the end of it, I can make
you mean like
soup.
the rotisserie
Yeah.
chicken? Yeah.
They say don't do that because the plastic that it comes in latches onto the chicken.
No.
And I'm like,
You can't tell an Asian that.
I'm like, do you
We're
know
repurposing
our rice, like everything we have? Like,
everything.
what about those spoons?
Yeah.
That's plastic.
Yeah.
The soup spoons. What about the takeout?
Everything.
I mean,
it's probably not good when you like go order pho takeout and they put
that's
that
what I'm
boiling
saying.
liquid in the plastic quart.
I legit order that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're worried about the chicken.
No.
I have boiling.
It's in our blood. It's in our bloodstream.
It's too
We're
late.
living with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, like, don't we have grandmas that have lived to like past 90 and they were warming up in the styrofoam microwavables, right?
Right. The Tupperware.
Yeah.
I almost set the microwave. Okay. Part of the reason why we can't have nice things is also because of myself. Because I thought I was gonna like cut corners today, and I was gonna microwave, like warm up my sunflower butter.
Oh.
And I just put the jar in there. It's like a plastic jar, right? But I didn't realize there was a
Oh.
little bit of the foil. You know how it comes with the seal?
Oh, yeah.
It started sparking, but good thing I was right there because
Oh.
then I just took it out and
Oh
like
my
the edge of it was
God.
singed. I'm like, Jane, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You're crazy, Jane. This is you being crazy,
No.
Jane.
I'm like, this. So glad my kids were not there, that they were
Yeah.
already in school because I already lectured them on, taking care of things.
I've decided I'm because the other day the shelf just came undone.
What?
And I'm like,
I know. I mean, add it to the laundry list of things
yeah,
that need
it's
to be
like
done
things
in
are
the
just
house.
meant to break.
Yeah, they are meant to
And
break. They are meant to break.
and then I often think about my neighbor who had their whole house burned down. And I'm like, you know what?
Yeah,
These are just things.
I know. It comes from my need to control and my inability to accept that I just will not control and be in control.
I know. It's easier to say it when we take a broader stuff like that. But truly, like you want to have if you also want to teach your kids, like if you're gonna buy nice things, you want to keep it nice. Like
Exactly.
that's
Yes.
normal.
Yes.
But oh, it's so exhausting.
Can I just tell you, like my sister, every year, like I was that kid who, if you gave me something nice, it stays in that pristine condition forever.
I mean, I could tell. Look at you. Like whenever I look at your shoes, I'm always in awe because
Well, these are newish.
look at my shoes. They're filled with dirt.
I love it. I was going to ask if it was intentional.
No,
There's just, like,
I was
speckles on
walking the dog. Because he has to go in the grass where it's all wet and
It almost
muddy
looks
to
intentional.
find his poop spot. This is the speckled dirt is not intentional, Jane. This is just me. But your shoes always look like it just came out of the showroom.
Like, my sister was that kid who would lose or break something, and then the next year she gets the new model. Like new camera.
She's getting
or like
rewarded
new iPod
for being.
That's the way I saw it. Like,
Yeah,
as the older like kid.
Yeah.
I always thought, like, why is she being rewarded
Yeah.
for losing something?
Ugh.
And my parents like, oh well, yours is still working fine. I'm like, I would like
You're
the new
like,
model.
let me go throw it in the river.
And
Yeah.
Ben's like, what they should have done was had her get your gently used one, and then you get
the new one.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I'm
Yeah,
like, I have
why
to make
did
a
your parents
mental.
not think of that? That's
I
brilliant.
don't know. I'm gonna make a mental note that is the thing to do. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, you do have a boy. So does your son come home with a hole in his pants every fucking day?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So that's normal?
I think that's normal.
All right. It's annoying.
And holes in shoes and.
What are they doing? Kicking rocks?
How does
Literally?
the shoelace? You know the shoelace, the plastic
Yeah.
bit that always like gets frayed.
Oh,
Like
Jane.
it always get like chewed out or some. You know what I mean?
That's me.
But how does that happen? How?
Jane,
does that
that's
happen?
me on my tennis shoes. It's all fucking frayed.
I don't know how they're walking. Like they're shit. Like
You know what it is?
Like you've been in combat.
Yeah, that's what my shoes look like. That's me. I feel attacked. I should show you my tennis shoes. It's a miracle these aren't frayed. I don't know how that happens either. Well, you know what it is? I think sometimes the shoes get untied.
Yes.
And then
that is
I
what it is.
step on it.
That is exactly
And then I'm like,
what
oh
it
shit, I gotta
is.
tie.
Yes. Yes.
You're asking the right person,
Okay.
but
Wrong question to the right person. Oh my goodness.
You should feel better around me. Jane, look at you. Every time I look at you, your hair is pristine.
No.
Your nails are done properly.
I mean, I come here wanting to exude that energy because
You exude
I've
it
just been
everywhere.
frustrated all week.
I don't. And when also, I've been to Jane's house. She says it's messy. It's not. My house looks like it. If we had a robbery, we would not know. We would not know.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
like,
I love that.
oh yeah. Did I leave it like
You
this?
won't
Or
know until like
yeah,
months later.
like, oh, maybe we got robbed.
Oh my
Oh,